Hello guys, my name is Eugene. You also can know me in Discord as Templier. I am the lead designer and co-founder of the Warcraft designs team. We have been released custom campaign on the engine of Warcraft 3 Reforged in this year 2024. That is called Chronicles of the Second War. That is retelling the Warcraft 2 story using the capabilities of Warcraft 3 engine, such as dialogues, cinematics, custom quests, custom gameplay, importing custom assets, like everything else. So why I want to talk to you? 2 days ago, Blizzard released Reforged 2.0, and this release actually is bad, and I'm going to explain why. So we can open the Blizzard campaign of Reforged of Arthas flee from capital city, and you will see why the Reforged update is bad. So I understand that I will be focusing on custom and art part, because I know from multiplayer standpoint 2.0 brought a lot of good features that should have been done 4 years ago. But now I will be focusing on art inconsistency. So as you can see, when you look now in Reforged HD mode, you can see that trees, terrain are completely inconsistent with effects and with doodads and with units and with buildings. Why is that? Well, when Reforged was originally released, a lot of people criticized that the art style of Reforged is bad. And this is not true. The art style, what Lemon Sky developed, was good. So you can open videos of our custom campaign, Chronicles of the Second War, and you can see that it looks pretty, it looks cohesive, it looks definitely better than this. It looks definitely better than this. And why? Well, Reforged art style is not bad by default. Reforged can be good if you use it properly, if you use it with good design techniques. And we proved it, and Insane Monster proved it. And yet there are some people who are just saying,
so my big hopes that they would completely scrap old Reforged and do new models, that would have been a lot of work, would have been very expensive.
So this person suggests that our work and work of Insane Monster should be scrapped. So as you can see, so this is Reforged. This is capabilities of Reforged. And this is custom made cinematics, custom made dialogues, and custom made campaign by Insane Monster.
Begin to wonder if
and multiplayer audience for some reason wants to scrap it. I understand that they don't like the art style, but the current state of Reforged, where the art style in Reforged is now mixed, is even worse than it was before. Because before it looked like this, Reforged HD. And now I'm gonna just open the same map, and show you how it looks like in Reforged after this update. So let's compare this to this. The same places, like this one and this one. Can you see the difference? So the problem with Reforged is not its high fidelity assets. High fidelity assets are good. The problem is how you use those high fidelity assets. And what Blizzard did in latest patch, it just nerfed high fidelity assets to be cartoonish, but only for some of the assets. For trees, for tile sets, for gold mines, and for water. But all the other thousands and thousands of models are remaining the same. So Blizzard basically butchered Warcraft 3 Reforged once again in terms of art style. And I'm very dissatisfied. And I'm very dissatisfied that there are people who are going to say, oh, you can butcher it even more because it was bad. And for the last 4 years, a lot of people, Insane Monster, Luca Pasqualini, Outsider, Ixi, Alexandros Delas, me, Templier, Eugene, and Shadi, and all of the Lorecraft Designs team, Vincent, Max, we have been working on custom content for Reforged, and we made something that looks pretty good in our opinion, and in the opinion of people who played this, who told us that it's even better than what was delivered in Reforged. And at the moment, seems like multiplayer audience and Blizzard decided that now we just gonna scrap that. And I strongly oppose it. If you really want to have improved cartoonish graphics, make it as a third option. So we had Reforged HD, Classic SD, and Reforged Cartoonish. Make it a third option, but do not blend it into one inconsistent nightmare, which Reforged it is now. So I'm really disappointed with Blizzard's decision to butcher art style and make it more inconsistent. Like, just pure example, before the latest patch, this waterfall was blue, as the water is blue. Now it's greenish. Before the Reforged patch, these cliffs were blending with this bridge perfectly, because Blizzard originally made the bridges kind of the same texture than the cliffs to make it for good blending, so the designers could make good terrains. And what do we have now? We have now cartoonish cliffs and hyper-realistic, crispy, reforged rocks. But not all rocks, only half of them, because some rocks now cartoonish, some rocks now are hyper-realistic. And this is the mess in which Reforged is now. So I strongly oppose this. I really want that the community of the custom creators to be united and to deliver to the Blizzard that if they want cartoonish HD mode, let it be separate configuration, separate toggle, third option. But please do not butcher Reforged as it was in 2021 in art style. I'm totally agree with good new changes of the menu, of the multiplayer, of the bug fixes, of the quality of life improvements. It's perfect, it's fine, it's good. But please make Reforged graphics in HD mode consistent and cohesive, not the ugly, inconsistent zoo that it is now, where different models and different objects are having different art styles and they look as if they are made from different games. This is wrong. This is wrong artistically, and this is not the level of Blizzard. They should have chosen either way. So either they invest millions of dollars and remake every single model of Reforged in cartoonish style and make it as a third option, or they should leave Reforged graphics as is. But they did neither. So I paid money for Reforged and I purchased Reforged, and I spent 4 years of my life developing custom games in Reforged graphics, and now all it's gone. Things that I paid money for are gone because of bad decisions, of bad artistic decisions, of bad management. So this was my rant about Reforged update. Now let's talk about our plans for Lorecraft Designs team and Chronicles of the Second War campaign. So we will try to restore the damage. How? We are going to import all 1.36 version terrain tiles into custom campaign and move all campaign assets like dialogue sounds or maybe unit sounds or the unit models, like whatever we can, in the asset bundle that will be installed separately in retail. We will try this. There is no guarantee that we will succeed because the editor has a lot of bugs. The campaign import is limited by 2 gigabytes cap, and because the cliff system and terrain system is a bit complicated in Warcraft 3. So this is our plans, but there is a chance that some new Reforged update will break it again. And what I want from you guys, just to try to help amplify this message to Blizzard, that they should not have messed the Reforged art style in such a way, that they should have a consistent art style for Reforged HD, a consistent art style for Classic SD, and if they want to have Reforged cartoonish, it should be a separate graphical mode, a separate toggle, a separate settings, like it is done in StarCraft 2. In StarCraft 2, you can apply skins of the cartoonish characters throughout the game, but it will not make a mixed thing like you have cartoonish characters on realistic environment or on cartoonish characters. So it's a mess. It's really mess, and this mess is breaking custom games. It's breaking native Reforged campaign that was already broken, and it got worse because like you really can open Reforged, any of the Reforged. Better to open some cityscapes when you have the cities, because when you have the cities you can actually see how inconsistent terrain is with the doodads. So yeah, so this. Oh no, these two textures are imported. But if I relaunch the editor at the moment, I will relaunch it and I'm gonna show you that Culling of Stratholme, for example. Let's open Culling of Stratholme. So, Reforged version Culling of Stratholme. Does it look similar to promotional of 2018? Oh, I doubt so. It doesn't look like this. It looks like a cheap, weird, inconsistent modification. The terrain is completely out of touch with other parts of the game, and it's bad. This needs to be fixed, this needs to be reverted, and these textures, however, they could be beautiful, but they should exist in a separate graphical setting. It's not Reforged. It's classic, optimized for HD. So this is what I wanted to tell you guys. This is really, I don't know how to describe this without any swear words, without any strong feelings, but this is bad. This is not that player wanted. This is not that player expected. This should be addressed and fixed. Thank you for attention.